Hey everyone, it's me QP83.
And Barbie0913.
And we have a whole video here to show you.
A short one.
We went to the Chicago Toy Show yesterday, and we wanted to show you what we got and tell you a little bit about what was there. Also, hello to anyone who said hi to us. It's always nice to see you. It was a bit of a frazzling sort of day because the kids were just not cooperating.
You hear one little one cry, and then all the rest cry at the same time after that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
basically that.
it was, a tougher day for the 3-year-olds and the almost 1-year-olds.
3-year-olds. What about the grandma?
And all of us. So, yeah, if you saw us and we looked frazzled, that's the kids' fault. So, I blame it on the kids. What did you see? What do you want to talk about? What stood out to you?
See? They opened up the old building that they remodeled, finally. I thought that was really great. There was a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a lot of people comment on that they had no problem walking in the center aisle.
Yes.
And you could get around, which is really good for wheelchair accessible and strollers and apparently wagons. There are a lot of wagons around.
I know. Yeah, I do agree. The space, especially in like the tiny indoor buildings, there was a lot more space because they took out like the center area because they could just move into the Robinson room or whatever that room is
the Robinson,
now.
yeah.
So I do love that they utilized their space better.
Yes, they did.
The tram was also a good idea.
It was. I just couldn't figure out how to get the stroller up there without, it had a little ramp.
Yes.
But next time, maybe the girls will be babysat somewhere.
Well, yeah, that or we're just going to take a wagon because it seems like no one had any issues with stuffing toys in wagons.
Yeah, I was surprised at that. But maybe it's the doll shop rule and not the toys show.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But there were tons of wagons.
Yeah,
like, okay,
I saw
this would have been
tons of them.
easier.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we want to talk about? What did we see?
What did we see? I saw a lot more out of the state vendors than I normally see.
Yeah, I didn't really notice that so much, but
Yeah, I did. Well, and you saw the man that was selling his collection, that he came back.
Yeah, the Star Wars guy that I've bought from before, he was there. So they had like if you went there for dolls, you would have been disappointed.
But there were a lot of cool toys and games and Mickey and all sorts of science fiction. There was really a good selection of stuff that was brought. Plus haunted.
Plus Halloween.
Halloween
themed.
haunted. You got to love that.
Yeah, so there was a good mix of stuff. I like every show. I feel like the tin toys are getting pushed out. There's like fewer and fewer.
And the cars. And
because there used to be like the one room was almost solely like cars and like tin.
And I always found that interesting. It was an interesting thing. That's history.
Yeah.
We're losing.
But it's being pushed out for like Funko and like Loungefly, which Loungefly still is out of place to me sometimes.
It is.
I'm like, you could buy that at Hot Topic.
Right.
You don't have to go to a toy show to buy Loungefly, which is purses and wallets and things.
Right. So
But
we
there's
could still bring those back. There has to be somebody out there who wants to bring a whole new generation into the tin toys.
Yeah. I think that's almost like bisque doll collecting, though. Like, there's not a lot of young people saying, I want to collect 1850s bisque dolls. Or
I like to
whatever.
think we encourage people to try it.
I hope we do, but it's not. It's like tin toys that is probably dying off those collectors.
But the prices on those are still wicked high.
It's true. Yeah. Again, same with the bisque dolls. Like this is.
No, the bisque dolls not as much. They're trying to push it. But it's mostly auctions that bring their excess supply over.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated because they had low prices, and I was able to 1 year buy 3 little dolls.
Yeah, that's true. What else did we see? We didn't see like I said, dolls were not really there. No Little Miss No Names, no Giggles, none of the usual things we look for. They had food trucks.
Oh, the food trucks were really good.
They were good. They had a nice variety of food trucks too.
They were packed. I mean, just parking was packed this year.
Yeah, it was. We got there a little bit later than usual too, but it was a really well attended show. I think
it was very attended.
Yeah, and like we said, because of the space, how they like changed the layout, like it didn't seem as tight as it could have been.
No.
So there was that too. what did we find at the show? My mom found more things than I did. Although I did buy some stuff. It's just some I can't show you because they're gifts, and like I bought something for like each of the kids.
So after Christmas, then you see.
Yes.
I go to the one booth that's usually in the corner. Well, I'm not going to tell you which room, because then you'll go and get there before me. But they have a lot of older stuff that I like Kittles and Upsy Downsies and sets, like My Child sets.
Yeah,
if
they
you
have
want-
ponies.
Yeah, they've got a fun assortment.
Yeah.
So I went there, and I ended up there twice, so 2 different times. I got some affordable Kittles. They do have a little bit of damage. This one has damage on the ears, but I think it probably is a melt mark that came off where the little headpiece used to be, the hat. So I don't have the hat for it, but I do have the car, which is really cute. And if I put something on it, a scarf, I won't notice the other.
Yeah.
But it was really, really affordable.
It's so cute.
And it's Henrietta, Horse Without a Carriage. And then I got this one. Yes, she's a little damaged too, only in that her wires, if you're going to deal with Tooties and Todds and Kittles, you're going to have wires inside there that don't always make them sit anymore or bend. But she's hard to find. And this is Raleigh Twiddle.
And then I picked up this Pepsi Spirit Skipper doll. I saw it on the first pass in one of the rooms, and I was like, if it's still there and I haven't really bought much, like, I'll get it. I do have one that my mom bought me that has like a little chip in the nose. But this is from 1989, so it's one of the earlier like anime ice skippers. And I think she's cute. So this is going to be either like now that I have 2, I can use some of the outfits that I've gotten for this era of Skipper and, redress one of them or something. She was mint in box, but the box was super crummy. And I got her for like $15, which like the tag in the box was like $14.99 from Toys R Us. So I was like, I'll do 15, it's fine. But she comes with this swimsuit. She also comes with this bag, which of course is made of a material that's like,
Oh, it's peeling.
it's peeling off. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I thought she was cute.
Well, that one also goes with the matching Barbie.
And the fanny pack also is kind of peeling. It's made of that same material. But I thought she was a fun one, and you can definitely tell like that she was one of the earlier ones they made when they were starting to do the space molds, because she kind of fits in with the first 3. So there's that.
Very cute. Here we go. Not too far as an old, it's not, but MGA's Nova Star. This is one I don't have. It's the one with the double set of hands.
Four
hands.
arms.
Ooh, the lotus arms, wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
I think it's lotus arms. So I didn't have that one, and it was really affordable. And she's hard to find because we didn't get to see all these when they came through.
No. We just did a presentation for Rachel Hoffman's virtual doll convention, which you can find on her Facebook page, or her Facebook page, but also like her YouTube channel. And we talked about Novi Stars, and we went through like all the series, and there are so many that were so cute, but we literally never saw them. Like the last wave just didn't end up in our stores, and then there were a bunch of waves that didn't end up in the U.S. Like they were all so cute.
And
That's nice to see them.
she's missing one shoe. I don't know if that came off while we were walking through or when people looking back and forth at them or what. But it's okay. I'll try to find another shoe for her. And then this is another seller. I've been waiting for, 2 shows to go by?
3 shows, something like
2
that?
or 3 shows.
It's almost been a year, probably.
Probably. He had one of these, and he told me that he didn't bring it with him, and he says he'll bring it to the next show. So it was like 3 shows later, it came in, and I was able to find his booth right away, quickly. I like Astro Boy. This is an Astro Boy wearing his school uniform, and I think he's so adorable. And yeah, he was more on the pricey side, but he's really cool, and I wanted him, and I sat and went all the shows and wondering, well, why didn't he come to this show?
Yeah. And instead of going just to like the doll atrium or whatever, first we went like to the room where that guy was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Just to see if he was still there. So yeah, I think it's super cool. It's like a mix between a doll and an action figure, and like
I like it.
it's so cute.
I mean, he's like my era, so he is. He's adorable. To me, he's a doll. Yes, some would say he's an action figure, but he's a big action figure, which makes him a doll. So I was so happy that I got him because I was waiting, and there were a lot of people at his booth, and he was actually outside in one of the covered top ones, the covered roof booths, tents. So I'm really glad that I remembered what he looked like and that he had his stuff with him.
Yeah. So cute, so fun. And you don't always see them with like fabric clothes, and most of the times it's like printed on.
They are cute, and you can get other ones with the fabric clothes on there too.
so fun.
And you can get printed.
Yeah. But that's all we picked up. I did pick up like a Vampirina doll for Lena. And then there's a couple things you can't see yet until the Christmas haul video, which is going to come up far too quickly.
Oh my gosh, are you ready for Christmas? I am not ready for Christmas.
But so that's the show.
That's the show in a nugget.
Yeah, we didn't pick up a lot, but I think we did make some smart choices, and like a lot of what we picked up, especially like my mom with the Astro and like these Kittles and even like a Skipper doll. Like I feel like it's all stuff that fits into the collection and stuff that we won't regret buying.
No, I'm happy.
Yeah. So let us know what you picked up at the show. We did see a couple people, like I said earlier. Always great to see you. But let us know what you picked up at this show or your most recent local show, or even online if you don't have doll shows in your area.
Yeah.
And we will talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye.